I'm going to miss the summer festival. I'm going to miss the giant Rathalos and Rathian statue. Why are you talking like that? Oh yeah, actually that makes sense. I don't know what I expected. Hello, my fellow hunters, and welcome to that lovely jubbly time a weekly where I go over everything new or important or worth remembering that you otherwise might not know or remember and stuff. Look, the point is, well, we're in the final week of the Flamefate Festival, but before we lament upon that, as always, it's time to talk to our news cat for the last of the next 7 days of Flamefate dailies, and, well, of course, they're always worth doing, especially while we do keep getting them every day, because that's a lot of goodness to get rewarded with. In any case, then, yeah. You also now have your Mizutsune challenge quest rewards to claim, so you can get that going. The lovely Soul Seer glowing eye, it's very, very nice. The Uftuna ones will arrive in due course. So, talking of Uftuna, let's start with that then, as this is your first big old warning. This week is the last week of the free challenge quest, the Daunting Downpour, to unlock those Uftuna unique signature charms. We have a couple videos up now on the channel to help you get that easy A rank. You can check them out, but I don't think this one has proved too ridiculous for most people. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it's certainly a little bit more comfortable than the Raid Dow, chiefly because Uftuna gives you so many opportunities to, well, pour rocks on her head, the silly fish. In any case, yes, last week of free challenge quest Uftuna, get your 8 time in to get that lovely crimson red fallow bubble pendant, which is just very, very nice. Then, yes, as I said, this is the last week of the Flamefate, though technically it should already be over, but Capcom extended it an extra week, which is fantastic. That extra week is there to take us to the big August update that's going to be giving us the new talismans and entire endgame system and new difficulty of hunts, so yeah, that's a big one. You have a week to prepare for that, and a big part of that is getting as much out of the festival as possible, making sure you get all the unique rewards, because if there's one way that is best to prepare in Monster Hunter, is having the correct fashion for the oncoming storm that I'm sure these extra hard, difficult quests are going to be. I am so excited for that. I really hope the talismans can have all sorts of funky combinations of skills and slots on, and we have something really meaty to farm. So on that note then, while Arch-Tempered, Uftuna, and Raid Dow are now permanent event quests, it does mean the wall of everything else will be going away next week. So if there's anything you want to be farming for the rewards, if there's any of the many pieces of unique armor to get here that you've not gotten, well, now is the time to get it, because it's your last week to get it. We also have a video up on every single event quest that's worth doing and what it rewards, so if you want a quick little checklist with everything that's happening, you can check that out too. Hopefully I'll remember to link it down below. So yeah, not really a huge one this week, pretty much just a triple warning of Flamefate is ending, so get all of your Flamefate goodness, including all of the event quests that are returning because of it. The challenge quest is ending, so make sure you get your A rank and secure that pendant, and again, I have a quite comprehensive guide on how to do it, and that's, well, just 1 week until we have an entirely new endgame system. So, yeah, brace for impact on that front. I would love to know how you have found the Flamefate, how you've got on, and how you feel about this incoming big endgame switcheroo revival. I really wish we could still have the Flamefate going on while it's happened, because I think the Flamefate is probably maybe my favorite event that we've actually had in Monster Hunter seasonal event-wise. I realize we've only really had World and Iceborne to compare with, but I think the Grand Hub is just such a spectacular set for the seasonal events to take place, and the way it's decorated for Flamefate is just brilliant. The vibes, as they say, are off the chart. They are. That is what they say, right? That is what I think that's what they say. In any case, let me know your thoughts on that. And for now, happy hunting, and I'll be talking to you soon about some cool stuff. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more. Consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.